Hi there, welcome back to Formester. If you've ever wanted to let users submit multiple sets of information without cluttering your form or survey, you will find the repeater fields feature in Formester very helpful. In this video, I'll explain what repeater fields are, where to use them, and how to use them in Formester. So stay tuned to learn more. So what are repeater fields? A repeater field is a feature that allows the users to repeat a set of fields as rows within a form or a survey. For example, in a work order form, the users can add multiple rows with columns such as task description, tools required, and the hours of work without having to add any extra rows. Unlike regular tables or matrices, repeater fields will allow the users to add as many rows as needed, and the form owner can set the maximum number of rows to be unlimited if desired. This makes it easier to collect detailed and dynamic data without cluttering the form or the survey. Now let's see how to use the repeater fields in Formester. Step 1, log into Formester account and create a new form using this, or you can go to the form that you want to make edits to. In this case, we'll use the work order form. And step 2, add the repeater field from the Add Elements tab. Simply head over to the Add Elements tab. From the layout, you can find the repeater field. Click on that and this will be added to the form. And drag and drop wherever you want this field to be. And step 3, click on Add Elements to add the desired fields such as email, single text to make it look like a table. Now for this tutorial, let's keep it simple and just add 3 fields. One will be multi-line input. We'll go to advanced and change the height of this to be 2. And we'll change the name to be task description. And let's add one more multi-line input. And let's call it as materials required, and let's add one more field which will be a number, and this will be the hour spent. Now let's customize the label. So I have renamed the field to be tasks, multiple rows for each task. If you want to give any instructions, you can do it over here. This will show up in the description over here, and here you can set the minimum number of rows to be added by default, and here you can set the maximum number of rows to be added. If you leave this to be 0, that means the respondent can add unlimited number of rows in this particular field. You can also change the text of the button. Now let's close this and head over to Design tab and quickly change the theme. So if you want to change the theme of this form, you can do it over here with our pre-built themes. So this looks good. And if you want to add your logo, you can do it over here. Now, if you head over to advanced, you will find multiple options. And if you want to add conditional logic to this particular form, basically show or hide fields based on the respondent's answer to a particular field, you can do it over here with the rules. Now let's toggle on invisible reCAPTCHA to this form and let's hit publish. Let's carry out a test submission. So let's add the first task to be plumbing. Spent is 2. Now if I click on this add row, this will repeat all the fields above and input as a new row. Now let's go for painting. And then let's say additional loads to be high. Let's hit submit. Let's head back to the form builder and head over to results to view the submission. So let's click on the first submission, and as you can see, all the details is over here. We have the field name and the input from the respondent, and this is the repeater field. Now you can easily export this as an Excel file. You can also integrate with Google Sheets. Over here, you can easily connect this particular form with your Google Sheet. So whenever a new submission occurs, all the fields and the data in those fields will be updated to the Google Sheet. Now, if you click on these 3 dots, you can download this as a PDF as well, which will look like this. And as you can see, the repeater field is showing up as a table. So where will this feature be useful? You can use repeater fields in any kind of forms, but the major ones include event registration forms where you want the participants to add multiple attendees, each with their details such as name, email, and phone. And inventory management forms where you want the users to list multiple items such as quantities and prices and descriptions. And project management forms where team members can add multiple tasks or milestones with due dates and progress. And also survey forms where you want the respondents to provide multiple answers to questions like what products are you interested in, by adding different product names, quantities, and preferences in separate rows. So that's it for this short tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And as always, I will see you in the next video.